Welcome back children to lesson number 3, playing with numbers. In this chapter, today we will start exercise 3.2. The first question is, what is the sum of any two odd numbers? Children, sum of any two odd numbers is always an even number. Whenever we add any two odd numbers, the result is always an even number. For example, if we select two odd numbers, that is 7 and 3, and then we add it, we get the result 10, which is an even number. Further, you can see that 13 and 7 are odd numbers, but the result is 20, which is an even number. Then 17 plus 23, again odd numbers, but the result is 40, which is an even number. 29 and 41, again odd numbers, but their result is 60, which is an even number. So by these examples, children, we can conclude that if we add any two odd numbers, the result will always be an even number. Children, next question is, what is the sum of any two even numbers? Yes, the sum of any two even numbers is always an even number only. Adding two even numbers, the result will always be an even number. You can see here 14 and 22. Both are even numbers. When we add 14 and 22, the result is 36, which is an even number. Next is, children, 104 and 36, which are even numbers, and the result is 140, which is again an even number. 278 plus 180, both are even numbers, and the result 458 again is an even number. 96 plus 82, even numbers, and its result 178 again is an even number. So by this we can conclude that addition of any two even numbers, the result will always be an even number. Now question number 2. State whether the following statements are true or false. The first one is, the sum of three odd numbers is even. So the statement is false. Children, we have three odd numbers, that is 3, 7 and 11. So when we add these three numbers, the answer is 21, which is an odd number. Then we have three numbers again, 1, 5, 13. All the three numbers are odd numbers, and the result is 19, which is an odd number. So the statement is false, that the sum of three odd numbers is even. So here we can say that the sum of any three odd numbers is odd number. Then comes the sum of two odd numbers and one even number is even number. So this statement is true. See here, 17 and 23 are two odd numbers and 14 is even number. So the result is 54, which is an even number. So children, the sum of two odd numbers and one even number is even. So this statement is true. Now children, the third statement says that the product of three odd numbers is odd. So this statement is true, because when we multiply three odd numbers, the product will always be an odd number only. Here you can see that 5, 9 and 13 are three odd numbers, and when we multiply them, we get 585, which is an odd number. Then we have again three odd numbers, 3, 7 and 11, and when we multiply these three odd numbers, we get 231, which is an odd number. Now the fourth statement, if an even number is divided by 2, the quotient is always odd. This is a false statement. Children, here when we divide 482, which is an even number, by 2, we get the quotient as 241, which is an odd number. But again when we divide 1768, which is an even number, by 2, we get 884, which is an even number. So we can conclude that it is not necessary that when we divide any even number by 2, we will get quotient as odd number only. It can be an even number also. The next statement is, all prime numbers are odd, and this statement is false. Children, you can see the list of prime numbers and you will find that here 2 is also given in the list and 2 is an even number. So it is a false statement that all prime numbers are odd, because all the prime numbers, among all the prime numbers, 2 is an even number, which is a smallest prime number. Now the next statement is prime numbers do not have any factors. This is also a false statement, because children, every prime number has at least 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself. For example, if I say 37, 37 is a prime number, 37 ones are 37, so it has 2 factors, that is 1 and 37. So every prime number has 2 factors, and this statement is false, that prime numbers do not have any factors. Children, now we have one statement, sum of 2 prime numbers is always even. That means if we add any 2 prime numbers, their sum, their addition will be, or their result will be even. This statement is also false, because you can see here that we have 2 prime numbers, that is 2 and 5. When they are added, we get a number 7, which is an odd number. But on the other hand, when we add 2 prime numbers, that is 23 and 47, the answer is 70, which is an even number. So it is not necessary that when we add any 2 prime numbers, the result will always be an even number only. Now we have another statement, 2 is the only even prime number, and this statement is true, because children, other than 2, all the prime numbers are odd numbers. 2 is only an even number, which is also a prime number. Now the statement, all even numbers are composite numbers. Children, this statement says that all the even numbers are composite numbers. No, it is a false statement, because 2 is an even number, which is a prime number. Children, the last statement is the product of 2 even numbers is always even. That means if we multiply any 2 even numbers, the answer will be an even number only. So this statement is true. So you can see here that there are 2 even numbers, that is 18 and 12, and when they are multiplied, the answer is 216, which is an even number. 148 and 6, which are even numbers, when multiplied, the answer is 888, which is again an even number. Children, now question number 3, the numbers 13 and 31 are prime numbers. As you know that 13 and 31 are prime numbers. Both these numbers have same digits, that is 1 and 3. Find such pairs of prime numbers up to 100. Okay, children, so see here, 13 and 31, their digits are same, but their place value are just changed. So children, now we will find out such set of prime numbers which have same digits. So the first one is 17 and 71, second is 37 and 73, and third is 79 and 97. So these are some pairs of prime numbers which have same digits, and they are up to 100. Now question number 4, write down separately the prime and composite numbers less than 20. So the prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. And the composite numbers are 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 and 18. And these numbers are less than 20. Both the prime and composite numbers are less than 20. Children, this was for all today. Remaining questions we will do in our next video. Till then, stay connected. Bye-bye.